Hey everyone, welcome to GrowMed. In this video, we will discuss certain one-liners from the dermatology asked in the Fmge. As you know that the dermatology is a very short subject, and if you're not able to complete the whole subject, then don't worry. By seeing these points, you'll be able to solve all the questions, almost all the questions, even the one-liners as well as the clinical cases. 5 से 6 क्वेश्चन आते हैं डर्मेटोलॉजी से हर साल एफएमजी में. तो ये वही लिस्ट है. So this is a list of the one-liners which have been repeatedly asked. ठीक है, तो let's see. Langerhans cells is derived from the mesoderm. ठीक है, तो I would say before starting ki you should know all the layers of the skin, that is the epidermis. Epidermis consists of 5 layers and then the dermis, and in between them there is the basement membrane zone. Then in which layer what cells are present. So it is a basic knowledge which you should know from the dermatology, and if you know this one, then you will be able to solve a lot of questions. Then moving on, the melanocytes are derived from the neural crest cells. The keratinocytes is derived from the surface ectoderm. And the Merkel cells, these are also derived from the surface ectoderm. Then the neural crest cell, if surface ectoderm is given in the question, and then I suggest you to go with the surface ectoderm. So these are the cells present in the skin, that is the Langerhans cells, melanocytes, keratinocytes, Merkel cells. Merkel cells is a receptor, slow adapting receptor. So questions have been also asked on this, that which of the following is a slow adapting receptor, and the answer is the Merkel cell. Then moving on, desmoglein involved in the pemphigus foliaceus. It is the desmoglein one involved in this. If there is defect in this, then we can see the pemphigus foliaceus, and if there is defect in the desmoglein 2, then pemphigus vulgaris, we see this disease. Then moving on, bullous pemphigoid is due to defect in the BP antigen 1 and 2. If there is defect in this, then we can see this bullous pemphigoid. Then row of tombstone appearance, fishnet pattern, and the Nikolsky sign positive. These are certain features seen in the pemphigus. If they give these findings in the question and ask me to make the diagnosis also, then it will be pemphigus. And one-liners can also be asked, and if they ask one-liner, then they will be directly giving the sign and ask me to make the diagnosis. ठीक है. Then exclamation mark seen in alopecia areata. It is an autoimmune condition जिसमें कि पैची hair loss होती है, और जब हेयर को हम देखते हैं, then we can see the exclamation mark on the hair. तो इमेज बेस्ड क्वेश्चन भी पूछा गया है एलोपेशिया एरिएटा का. The most common site of Fox Foley sign, and it is the axilla. Then moving on, primary lesion seen in the acne, it is the comedon. And also one line is asked on the drug of choice for the acne, and it is topical retinoic acid. Then if it is severe and if it is stage 4, then we will add antibiotics to it. Okay. Then moving on to the condyloma acuminata, it is a lesion seen in the genital area, and it is caused due to the HPV virus 16 and 11. Frequently asked one-liner as well as image-based question. Then Auspitz sign seen in, along with this Auspitz sign, you can see certain signs like the Monero's abscess and the Pujok pustules. These are the classical findings seen in the psoriasis. Agar one-liner pucha, to they directly give these signs, and if they ask in a clinical base, then all these findings will be given in the case. So it will be easier for you to find the diagnosis. Then pterium nails are seen in the lichen planus. Then nevus of Ito and Oto. If it is given Ito, ITO, then it will involve the scapula or the back. It is a pigmentation seen in the scapula back, and image-based questions are also asked. And Oto means OTO. If it is given Oto, then it will be involving the face and the sclera. So it is a blue spot, hyperpigmentation seen on the face and the sclera. Image-based questions are also asked. So you need to look for the images of this. Then the Tang smear is used in the diagnosis of herpes, and the test. Tang test is used to differentiate between the herpes from the pemphigus. Then moving on, Koilonychia or spoon-shaped nails seen in the iron deficiency anemia, the classical findings seen. Image-based questions are also asked. Then Portier's microabscess seen in the mycosis fungoides. Then honey-colored crust seen on the face. Usually children में दिखता है honey-colored crust, and this is seen in the impetigo. इमेज बेस्ड क्वेश्चन भी पूछा गया है। इमेज दे देंगे, यहाँ पर लिप्स के पास में कोई हनी कलर की क्रस्ट टाइप की दिखेगी, एंड देन द डायग्नोसिस इन द इम्पेटिगो, एंड क्वेश्चंस आर आस्क्ड ऑन द मोस्ट कॉमन कॉज पॉजिटिव ऑर्गेनिज्म व्हिच इज स्टफ ऑर्डिनस। Then moving on, the genital ulcers. These genital ulcers, the painless, painful conditions, these are very very important. और हर साल एक तो क्वेश्चन तो इससे रिलेटेड आ ही जाते हैं। A must topic. Please note it that you should do these topics. ठीक है, so we will see painless genital ulcers seen in syphilis, which is also called as chancre, and the drug of choice is the penzethan penicillin G. ठीक है, तो in the question you should be very careful while reading it if it is painless or painful, because confusion होता है और हर बार गलत चूज होने के चांसेस बहुत रहते हैं, तो you need to look it very carefully. Then painful genital ulcers, if given, then the answer is chancroid. The positive agent of the chancroid is the Haemophilus tickeri, also asked as one-liner, और ये fish of school appearance देखने को मिलता है इसमें. And also questions are stuck on top of choice for the chancroid, it is the azithromycin. Okay, so certain one-liners asked on the genital ulcers are must topic. Then moving on, the most common nerve involved in the leprosy, it is the ulnar nerve which is involved. Then drug of choice for the scabies, 5% permethrin. The dermatological involvement is seen in infection with the herpes zoster. क्लिनिकल केस के तौर पे भी पूछा गया है ये herpes zoster का, and also one-liners were also asked. और image based की dermatological involvement थी, and whenever you find the dermatological involvement in the question, then please mark the answer as the herpes zoster. And moving on to the next, spaghetti and meatball appearance seen in pityriasis vesicolor, and the positive agent of the pityriasis vesicolor is the Nanasia furfur. Repeatedly asked one-liner, तो ये बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, spaghetti and meatball. ठीक है, then moving on, copperpenny body or sclerotic body seen in the chromoblastomycosis. Image based questions भी पूछे गए हैं on this chromoblastomycosis, on this copperpenny and sclerotic bodies. Then another frequently repeated question, hand foot mouth disease. Image based question भी पूछे गए हैं, and the positive organism of this is the Coxsackie A virus, Coxsackie A16. Then the erythema infectiosum, also known as slapped cheek. Image based questions पूछे गए हैं, there will be red color seen on the cheeks. ठीक है, तो this is caused by the parvovirus. Then moving on, subungual hyperkeratosis, or signs seen in the psoriasis. Then the next question, lymphogranuloma venereum, positive organism, and it is caused by the Chlamydia trachomatis. Frequently asked one-liner, and the treatment, drug of choice is the doxycycline. A must topic, lymphogranuloma also. Then the no venosus is caused by Klebsiella granulomatis, and the treatment is the azithromycin. Then moving on to the one-liners asked about the dermatophytes. Usually one-liners are asked like the trichophyton infects the skin, the hair, and the nail. So we can remember it like the tri. So three things are involved, that is the skin, hair, and the nail. All the three things are involved in this. Then the microsporum, it involves the skin and the hair, and in the epidermophyton, we can see the involvement of the skin, and along with the skin, nail is involved in this. Okay. Then another question, the Beck's lesion. Image based questions are asked usually. Okay. And this is macular lesion. Macular lesion with the hair, that is called as the Beck lesion, and the most common location is scapular lesion. यहाँ पर एक lesion रहेगा और उसमें hair रहेंगे. Image based question ही पूछा गया है Beck lesion के ऊपर. So this was a list of the certain one-liners asked frequently in the FMGE. अगर ये points बहुत अच्छे से याद कर लोगे, then you'll be able to solve all the questions from the dermatology. So that's it in this video, guys. I hope this video was useful to you. Like the video, subscribe to my channel for more such useful content, and share it with your friends. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.